Okay, hey guys, it's Jerry Goff here. I'm here to show you the assembly of this draw-loc trigger system. And you see there's not very many parts. There's 4 bolts, 5 bolts, and a couple of little pins, and just a couple of little parts. So let's go through it real fast. And sometimes I have a little bit of issues with some of these small parts because my hands are so big. This is actually the anti-dry fire here. Now it's going to sit in the front portion of the trigger housing. So it just slides up to it like this. Okay, and then here's a spring right here that goes into the side of that to keep it moving freely. Push, see if I can get it in there. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate with me. Well, look at there. Okay. So I'm just going to tighten this down, and you don't tighten this down real tight, because if you tighten it real tight, it'll squeeze the walls together and cause it to compress, and these things won't work freely. But see, it's nice and free. That's the way you want it to work. Okay, now the string latch is the next part that I put together, and what you do is you put that in there, and then you're going to insert the bolt from the other side, from the threaded side. And so what this will do is this will allow me to tighten this thing up really good and tight without pulling the walls together. But I can still get a really good tight seat on the bolt. Like that. Now you'll notice everything still works nice and freely because those walls aren't compressed. Okay, the trigger is what I'm going to put on now. Now this system, you notice you have different windows here. Okay, this is for right-handed right here. Would be for right-handed. This would be for a left-handed. So same part, same trigger, just same. Everything is identical, just in a different position. And this is actually horizontal if you want to move it to horizontal. Okay, so I'm going to set this up as a right-handed and put my little bolt in the top of it. This is what I call the top block. Okay, now this, you don't want to tighten it down until you get everything assembled. This is your sear pin or your trigger pin. So you're going to drop it in. There's a little bitty hole that's inside right there. You want to push it until you get it lined up in that slot. Now this is a kind of tough deal here. This is the through pin that goes through the trigger pin. So I'm going to insert it just like that. Then I'm going to put the other little black washer on the back of it, on the back side of it. Now we usually will put a little drop of super glue on it just to hold it in place. So there you go. So all that's complete right there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this pin, or this spring behind this pin, drop it in there. And then I'm going to take my 1/4-20 bolt. I'm going to push it in there. Like that. Alright, then my grip goes on there. And put my other bolts in there. Tighten it down. Just like that. Now you'll notice that everything moves nice and smooth. Now I'm going to tighten. What I do is on my trigger, before I tighten that bolt down, I'll squeeze it all the way back so that it'll be like it's moving in a free motion, free position, and then I'll tighten it down. Like that. That way it's not hitting on both sides or on either side. There you go, nice and smooth. Everything moves like it's supposed to. Really nice setup. In just a matter of 3 or 4 minutes, I've built the trigger system. And you can do the same if you have any issues at all with, like, if it gets dirty or something like that. Take it apart, clean it. There's nothing to it. Okay, thank you very much.